Hey fandom, it's me Aaron.
And Triforce Mike.
For a comics show.
Oh yeah.
And for the past 4 days I've been in hospital.
Yeah.
And because my baby got born.
Yeah.
My wife was in labor for like 20 plus hours. There was no complications. It just took a long ass time. My baby's a big procrastinator just like me. And she's beautiful, she's perfect, there's nothing wrong with her. And her name's Dazzler. So I mean, if you don't know Dazzler's real name, you're not a real nerd. So moving on. Moving on. I'm going to talk about this week's books. We got Brightest Day and Green Lantern Corps. Now this is kind of an interim thing. This might as well be called like Emerald Warriors 0 because Tomasi is going on to a book called Emerald Warriors, and he's taking Guy Gardner, Kilowog, Orisa, and his namesake lanterns with him. And then the rest of the Corps is going to be by my friend Tony Bedard. And when that book comes out, 48, he'll be signing here at the store.
Awesome.
But Green Lantern Corps will continue after this with Brightest Day with Kyle and John Stewart and Ganthet as a Green Lantern and a few others, and whoever Tony Bedard wants to use for the Corps. But this book was awesome. I've just flipped through it. Mike actually read it, and it was great.
Amazing.
I love Green Lantern. As you can see, Green Lantern is my big deal thing. I love it. And, you know, some of you have been like, hey, man, Green Lantern was just this goofball on Super Friends that had, like, this magic ring. Well, if you don't know Green Lantern like we know Green Lantern, like Jeff Johns knows Green Lantern, come in and get this. This is Secret Origin Part 1. It's a buck. It's written by Jeff Johns, and the art's by the same dude that did Blackest Night. And this is the first time Hal put his finger through the ring. So if you want to be there when Hal popped his ring cherry, you know, you can get this for $1. And other than that, DC, I got Jeff Johns on Rebirth Flash, which, you know, that's cool. Great art. And then I got Red Robin, which, you know, some people might have passed on Red Robin, whatever, but Red Robin is actually where this whole Bruce Wayne thing's coming. That Red Robin was right, and he's being a detective where Dick Grayson just, you know, flips around like an acrobat and fights circus freaks. Tim Drake is actually a detective, and he doesn't believe Bruce Wayne's dead. So, moving on, we got Marvel. This is Ultimate Comics Avengers 2 #1, because Mark Miller is obsessed with numerical subheadings. This is actually pretty cool. It's Punisher, it's an original Hulk that's not Bruce Banner, it's Ghost Rider, and some wet work, some Black Ops stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And the art's great. It's by the same dude that did Secret Invasion. And I liked it. And if you like Mark Miller like I like Mark Miller, then you'll like it. If not, check this out. This is the breakout book from Mark Miller. It's Civil War #1. Basically, the Marvel Universe kicked its own ass. You had Cap being wanted, you had his nemesis being Iron Man, and you had me making a lot of bad puns. But you can either buy this for $1 or $1 off because, you know, there's a lot of Mark Miller haters and, you know, I enjoy him. Whatever. Okay, Siege. Hickman. There better not be any Hickman haters. If there's any Hickman haters, man, come on. Yeah. Hickman put so much research into this. And basically, Hickman is perfect for Nick Fury because Nick Fury's like him. He overplans. He overthinks things. He has tons of contingency plans. So we're going to see Nick Fury's actual plan to take down Osborn, which is basically this huge flow chart and PowerPoint presentation that Hickman had planned. So I'm going to enjoy that. I love Jonathan Hickman. Heroic Age starts this week with Iron Man. This is post Siege, and it's the same exact creative team with Fraction of that won the Eisners that started this book, and it looks great. New armor, great art. Heroic Age. Tony Stark redeeming himself.
Amen.
So yeah. And then moving on to indie stuff, which I might as well just call Robert Kirkman stuff.
Robert Kirkman.
We got Walking Dead, which I'm mentioning because it's been forever since we got one.
Yep.
But then I assume he's working on the TV series for AMC. And then we have Invincible, which is the Viltrumite. You know, comics is weird because it's not like vocal, so we never hear how to pronounce things. So I might be totally butchering it, but Viltrumite. And this is a jump on point. So, you know, we have extra copies. Every store gets promotional copies extra, and hopefully people jump on it. And then we have this, which is the Invincible dollar issue. Now, a lot of people love Kirkman's Walking Dead, and they love the characterization, and zombies just the setting. Maybe some people like horror, and that's why they're getting it, and they're like, oh man, I like horror and good characterization.
Right.
Who would have thought? But they don't want this book because they say, oh, that's superheroes, I don't like superheroes. But Robert Kirkman does for horror and zombies with this, what he does here is do that same thing with superheroes, where there's no tired cliches, there's great characterization, and for just $1, you can check it out. And I hope you do. That's it. You know, I have to get some sleep. I have to take care of my baby. I have to do all that stuff. But love comic books. There's a lot of good stuff out this week. And next week is Brightest Day. And this weekend is Free Comic Book Day. So we'll have a bunch of free stuff. Thanks, bye!